Hey guys, James again with TFB TV, and today I've got the Turkish Canik TP9SFL. Now, Canik, the TP series, these guns are made to be tournament-ready guns that are affordable. We've covered them in the past in TFB TV, and you're looking at, right out of the gate for the TP9SFL, you're looking at an MSRP of $499, which means street price on these is going to be around 400 bucks or so whenever they come out. The TP9SFL is meant to be a more economical version of the TP9SFX. Really, the only difference that I'm aware of is that the X is cut out for an RMR, it's optics ready, where the L is not. And you're using just iron sights if you're using the TP9SFL, of course, unless you get some sort of Picatinny mounted optics device. So speaking of the sights, you're looking at Warren tactical sights, which are really nice. You've got kind of this rear U and you've got a dot in the forward sight blade, and they work very well. You're getting a quality third-party manufacturer making sights for the TP9SFL. This is a striker fired gun, and you can see in the back it's got a striker ready indicator. It's got a light trigger that's very crisp as well, especially, again, we're talking about something that's going to be $400 to $500. You're looking at a little bit of take up, then a nice clean break. That said, I felt better triggers, of course, in much more expensive guns, but I gotta say, the trigger, the reset on this gun, do you hear that? It's that fast. I mean, you're talking like maybe a couple of millimeters of travel before this thing resets, which really lends itself to rapid fire shooting if you need it, something that'll be important for some tournament shooters. It's got lightning cuts as well on the front of the gun and on the underside of the slide in order to keep the slide weight down to increase the cycling speed of the gun. You've got forward and rear slide serrations that are very aggressive. I gotta say, I love the mag release on this gun. The slide release, it works very well. But it could be a little bit more obvious. It's tucked away, kind of something you would want on a concealed carry gun. For a tournament gun, you might want a little bit bigger paddle or lever on the left-hand side of the gun for executing faster charging after you reload your magazine. That said, this one somehow works really well. So I don't hold much against the Canik for this slide stop. Frame's very good. You can see you've kind of got this dotted grip on the front and back, this kind of dotted texture, and then a very rough pebble texture on the side panels. Ergos are good too. If you're familiar with, say, something like the Walther P99, very similar. Now, I don't have too many complaints about this gun, especially considering it's only 499 bucks MSRP, but I have to say I'm not very fond of the trigger safety. Now, for the most part, I don't have problems with trigger safeties. This one, it works by swiveling a little piece of plastic behind the trigger out of the way. When you activate the little mini trigger here, when you activate that, it swivels this chunk of plastic out of the way and then allows you to pull the trigger. If you're one of those guys, if you prefer to shoot with the first joint of your index finger, like I'm doing right now, I'm pulling this trigger right now as hard as I possibly can. And as you can see, I'm not getting enough pad on the trigger in order to get that little block, the trigger block, out of the way. So that to me was a little bit distracting. That said, if you're a tournament shooter, you really should be shooting with your finger pad anyways, so maybe this won't concern you, but it was something that I wanted to bring up. The model I have here is a 9mm with a pretty incredible 18+1 round capacity, so you're getting almost 20 rounds of 9mm in this gun. It's got a 5.2-inch barrel, just about the perfect length for you tournament shooters, an overall height of 6.2 inches. It weighs 1.87 pounds unloaded, an overall length of 8.27 inches, and it's 1.3 inches wide. It comes with a dovetailed front and rear sight. Again, Warren tactical sights on the back. It's got a match grade barrel. The magazine catch is reversible for you lefties. It does have a 3-slot Picatinny rail under the dust cover. It comes with 2 18-round magazines, a holster, and I gotta say, guys, I really do like the holster that this comes with. Interchangeable back straps, a cleaning kit, and it comes with a lifetime warranty. If you're looking for an inexpensive tournament shooting gun, you want to get right into tournament shooting, and you don't need something optics ready, then this is your gun. The TP9SFL shoots very well. A lot of people turn their noses up at Turkish guns or off-brand tournament shooting guns, but there's something to be said for Canik, and people are apparently buying them because they keep expanding on the TP9 line. People like them. Of course, I typically will read other reviews whenever I do my review of a gun, and all the other reviews I've read also praise this gun. It looks like it's going to be pretty popular, and again, if you guys need something inexpensive, you want to go shoot tournaments with it, and you would rather spend more on ammo than the platform, I think that you're going to find something that you like with the TP9SFL. In any event, thank you so much to Ventura Munitions for sending me the ammo for this video. Thank you guys so much as usual for watching. I will see you next week.